Oh, come on in. It's not a stream, it's a video, but I'm here. You can see I haven't changed much on my desk since the stream yesterday. We've been to the post box, Freddie and I, and posted off the Happy Mail. Now I'm going to be making some more envelopes and maybe some ATCs ready for Happy Mail for next week. Well, while I was stamping away, the postman came and I had some Happy Mail from Journey, and look, I'm delighted with the envelope. I'll show you what's inside next week, but the look at the washi tape with these little faces, absolutely adorable. So quick change of plan here. I've got this gorgeous coffee dyed or tea dyed paper from Janet USA. I've just been stamping some mushrooms on there. So I thought, let's just stamp it right down to here. I thought, ooh, let's use these little faces to make some little fairies. You know I love fairies. There we are. Just pop that down. There's like a little plastic lid. I'm going to keep this in real time, so we're just crafting along together. You can get out whatever you're doing. So that's going to be the base of my washi tape. Let's pop all that to one side. You can see I'm pretty still in a mess from yesterday. And now what my fairy needs, look at those little faces. Don't they just want to fly away? I need some, I've got everything's under the table in little boxes and bits. Here's my napkins in a box, and what I look handy, what I use for fairy wings are butterfly wings. So I'm going to set myself up and make the wings. Look at Freddie snoring away there. When I do napkins, I love to put them onto book pages so that they're quite transparent, so that they show up through. Let's take the backing off. I can always use that for something else. For stamping on, it becomes good tissue paper. Make sure, let me just, yes, there's a second layer. So let me, that would be quite nice, this second layer, because there's sort of ghosts of the butterflies. That would be lovely to be stamped on. Let's fold that up there and make sure that's a job for later. I love the way I say job. That's play, isn't it? I think I'm just going to stick it straight on there and then cut round. Stretch over for my glue there. I was going to use this book as an altered book, but it's just become, I will in the end, but I was going to be sticking pages together and tearing some out, and it just became a place to brayer off and make painty paper, and that's fine. This book will evolve. Lovely. Let me get my scissors and snip up here, and I will cut out some fairy wings. There we are. let's tear that out. That'll be easier for me to work with there if I tear that out, and I can cut out some wings. Right, cut these wings out. I'll just start off with one pair of wings. Now, so that's going to be the washi tape, the head, the wings. Now, this little fairy, she needs a body. So let me get my painty papers out. Whoops. This is my painty paper flow. It's getting a little bit full because we've been doing a lot of gel printing and painty papers, haven't we, recently? So I'm just going to look through to see what inspires me. Just have a little look through. Even the little tiny bits and pieces I save as well. Oh, that's quite nice. I've got some book pages. Ooh. Oh, do you know, I quite like that one. That's really nice. Let's save some, then we can audition them. Oh, there's paper ready to be made into painty paper. No wonder this is such a mess. Or maybe I should start to think about tidying it up. No. Oh, these are lovely because they've got some gold in it. Purple and gold. And, oh, I love this one. With the doodling. And a little butterfly dress. Yes, let's choose those. Pop those down there. And let's cut her out, or tear out maybe. Tear her out a little dress. So I'm going to make it a little, she's going to have a little A-line dress. Like this. Of course, this is going to go back in the painty paper because that can be used again. Oh, I love that. And I love the way that the security envelope pattern comes through. So we've got quite a lot of texture building up. I'm hoping that you can see more closely what I'm doing, because quite often we're just chatting, aren't we? And you don't get to see closely what I'm doing. So I'm just going to cut out this little head here. Let's leave her some body. Very, very simply put together. I'm going to put the dress on her little neck. Oh, she is absolutely gorgeous. Where's my glue? You know, do you get to that stage where you, yes, it's your desk is piled up with bits and pieces? Let's just glue her together. Thank you, Journey. I'm enjoying the packaging. And I love what you sent me too. And I'll be showing everybody on Monday. And then just cut the little butterfly in half. And then add wings. Let's put some glue on the back of her. Just add wings. There she is. There. Isn't she cute? I'll stick her down here amongst the mushrooms. Even though it's not a Monday afternoon stream, we can still have a snack time. I've got a cup of tea in my favourite Christmas mug here. And healthy snack. Don't worry, I'll make up for it later. I'm going to have strawberries and ice cream later. Fruit for me. Flo's got a little biscuit. Is it snack time? Snack time. He knows snack time, doesn't he? Have a little fish, Freddie. Nice. You like these, don't you? Oh, we've had our little walk with Ben already today, haven't we? Nice. One more. And now it's just time for Freddie to have his little snooze. Lovely. Finished now. Do you ever have days where you're just in an old cardie? It's seriously, I've had it for years. It's got plucks but it's a little bit of a chill today. I've got a summer dress on, but I've just got my baggy old cardigan on and I feel really cozy. This is how Freddie and I spend a nice quiet afternoon sometimes. We're having it was quite a busy week last week, so I'm having what I call a rest and restore week. You might need one of those too, or a day or an afternoon. Just a little bit of self-care, and there's no better way than to sit with the art of your choice and just relax and see where it takes you. We started the day off by doing something different, and now we've got into making some washi. How lovely. There's that. Did you see? I didn't show you what I was doing. Meant to be a process video. This is my double-sided tape. Or you can just glue your washi tape down. And there's the, I'd probably trim that because it is meant to be, just roughly trim it there. There's the washi with the mushrooms on, and let's put our first little fairy down on the washi. I'm going to put her at like a little angle, I think. And let me just have some of my tea. Lovely. It's the Yorkshire tea and biscuit flavoured tea. I'm loving it. Oh dear, what's your favourite teas? You can tell me in the comments because we can still chat. And I'm wondering whether you're crafting along with me. What are your favourite ways to relax and unwind and rejuvenate? I've been sitting doing some crochet earlier, doing a Tunisian stitch. You don't often see these pots because they're over there. This is, Sam had some Pringles, so I'm going to cover this. And, oh, that's a Posca. That lives over there. I try to keep those together. It's just a mishmash pot of lots of bits and pieces, but I've got a nice fine pen. Probably one that Ben left behind. Ben loves a pen and a notebook. And I'm going to put some little legs on this fairy. And then I will do another one. Actually, then we might be able to make we might still have time to make an ACT. I haven't got anything to do. I've got to make the dinner later. Well, I haven't got to, but I probably will. Oh yes, I'm making cauliflower cheese. I was trying to think what I was making. Cauliflower cheese. We went to the shops today to get some more cheese because if you're making a cauliflower cheese, it is quite handy if you've got some cheese. My children laugh at me. Oh, I'm making, what do I say? I'm making macaroni cheese. Oh, I haven't got any pasta. Oh, I haven't got any cheese. But, right, I'm going to just roughly, does this pen work? Yes, it does. I'm going to give her some little arms. They're just fairy arms, so they're very wispy, and a collar. Everything's very wispy just sort of roughly going over with the pen, wondering whether sometimes it's actually even working. A little collar maybe more. And I like to give my fairies little legs, so I do their little legs down like that and down like that. I'm running out of room here. She's dancing. And then I like to give them little kneecaps, so let's go round. That leg's off the washi tape, and then this little leg goes like this. She's got little feet. Her other leg's dancing off. Oh dear, there she is. You've probably got your own way of doodling on your fairies. Oh, Laurie Paint Girlie gave me this Wink of Stella, and it really is shiny, and I think I'm going to put some of that shine on her. It's very subtle. You might not be able to pick it up in the camera. And then on her scarf. It flows beautifully. Thank you, Laurie. Gosh, that was when Laurie came over and we were meant to be meeting up and we just couldn't manage it. I don't know whether you're getting the shine there or whether you're seeing her dear little kneecaps. Oh dear, now she will look nice on an ATC. Yes, let's make an ATC. So welcome to our Tuesday. This is our sort of routine. Just have a little rest and relax after the yesterday's stream. Let's find. I've normally got down here some ATCs already cut out. Some on watercolour, because that's what Julia advised. She said if you're scraping paint, use an ATC. So I've cut some out with watercolour and scrape it along, and that's great. You'll already have some paint on it. So those are there ready for that. But this is just out of Amazon packaging. Now an ATC, correct me if I'm wrong, is 2.5 by 3.5. So if you haven't heard of one before, you can look them up as well. And people send them in Happy Mail or trade them. I'm going to use the same paper because I like it. I'm just going to stick this on the back because if it doesn't match, if the fairy doesn't stand out enough, it doesn't matter because I can use this ATC backing for something else. I quite enjoy this, crafting along with you in real time. You'll often find me here during the week, and what I do is I make ATCs and things for Happy Mail, and I have an envelope here, and I will start to, the other thing I do is using the scraps on my desk, I will start to decorate an envelope. It's a little, decorating an envelope for me is a little bit like a journal page, because I will add a background and focal images and well, yeah, just whatever's on the desk, really. Just like that. So I can do that as I go along, just giving you an idea of what Freddie and I get up to. That's that there. Let's turn this over. You're never quite sure when you stick what we've got. Is that magic? Oh, there's another lovely piece, and that's literally as I go. I can stick that on that envelope. Every envelope's different, just like every journaling page is different, really. Right, let's turn it over and see if there's a right way or a wrong way. So there it is, and there's also a little butterfly printed on there. that is from my stamps. So let's get those out and see if I can find that butterfly. These are the ones I've carved myself. I'm a very beginner, but hoping to do more. Can I find the butterfly? Oh, I thought I had them all out, my homemade ones. I can find a dragonfly, so that's fine. So it's got a bit of a blank edge there. So I'm going to cut this out roughly. There's no right or wrong with our art. It's just whatever you feel like at the time. I can stick that on as well. I'll probably stick that over that white bit. It'll add a layer and another dimension. There we are. Lovely. And let's find a little contrasting colour, and there's my little dragonfly stamp. Very simple. I've got a very basic stamp carving set from Amazon. It's Mary that has encouraged me to carve stamps, and you shared a link with me. I'll try and find that, because there was another lady really demonstrating that really well, stamp carving. It goes better, so if you put it on a mat, it gives it something to squash down on. So I believe. Don't take that as the truth, I'm not sure, but let's pop that down like that. I'm just making some layers. I remember to put the lid on. Let's cut that out and we'll make some layers. Gorgeously crumbly. Can you see it? The crumbly paper. Thank you, Janet USA. I love it. And you get happy mail and you just use it. I was saving it to make a journal, but I saw it down there and I thought, oh, I'm going to use that paper. Right, so I've got some layers. I've got my little fairy here. Oh. And my dragonfly. Things I create are normally quite busy, and then I will need some words. So I have to think of a word. What word would you put with this little fairy, I wonder? He's still there. Can you hear him breathing? I'm just going to tear this off. Because you could make a whole strip of these fairies. How many heads have I got? I think I'm going to be able to make quite a few. Yes, I can make 3 more. Oh, 4, because there was one on the other side. 4 more little fairies. How lovely. I'll have to make one for Journey, won't I? And it just simply peels off like that. So you can store it, travel with it. I'm going to put her little leg dancing off the page like that. How lovely. I think I need to stick her little head down more. I don't want it to peel back. And of course then we can doodle on them. Oh, she is gorgeous. So let's snip all around here. I think I might leave her little dress hanging off the edge, like a little bit of movement there. Ooh, and her head maybe. Just snip her She's got her hair up in a bun. Absolutely beautiful. Let's just snip along this side. And with an ATC card, you can put some paper on the back or just write on the back. You put your name and date. And lots of people say, always sign your work. Is that Aunt Bex? There she is. She's got quite a nice pattern paper feel to her, hasn't she? Putting her on pattern paper would be gorgeous. Maybe I will do that on the next one. There's an idea. You can come up with all sorts of ideas. All sorts. Let me just, where's that pen? Here's the pen. I just need to outline her a bit more here. And her little, I need to make her little arms a little bit more. There we are. There she's coming down there with her little arms. Just some little scratchy doodles there. And that's my ATC card. Of course, I will be coming round the edge with some pen. Which pen to choose? I think I enjoyed that gold one yesterday on stream. And doodle around the edges. I haven't put that dragonfly on yet. I'm going to put some words on. Let me see what words I can think of. You're probably telling me words now. Just doodle around the edges there a bit. Lovely. Do I need the dragonfly or will that make it too busy? I think that'll make it too busy. Or do I need to break that colour up? See, I'm thinking. You probably have an opinion. Just looking at all the other things on my desk. I wonder what that would look like on. Let's have a little look. I think that's what it's like, isn't it? Well, for me it is. I don't have an idea before I start. I just go with the flow because it is lovely to be relaxed. I don't think that goes very well. It would be nice to do some dotty doodles. Obviously that doesn't work. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, that one's working. They take it in turns to work. I'm just going to put some dots. I quite like to do the dots. Oh, that's nice. And I think I might go round, although I've gone round in the bronzy gold. I think I'm going to go just round with the black again. Just a few little scribbles there. Doesn't matter if it comes off the edge. I quite like some scribbling. Yes. I'm going to find a word or type up a word. The theme of our stream yesterday was choose happiness. I'd seen that on, I think it was Crafty Karen's video, or was it Morgan's video? I can't remember now. Choose happiness, and it's something to aim for, but it's good to be kind to yourself, because seriously, that's not always easy. So when I type out, I usually type out a few as well and pop them there, so they're ready for Happy Mail and for my little journals. Choose happiness. I'll write it out a few times, so I've got a few. And I think I'll put be kind to yourself. the other thing I'm going to write is relax and restore, and I hope that this week that you do get a chance yourselves to, even if it's not a whole day or week, that you get, or afternoon, even if you just get an hour to rest and restore. So it's been nice to share with you a little bit of the rhythm of our week. This is how you'll often find us unless we're called away on a Tuesday. There's Fred still snoring away. And I love that each thing that we create, each journal page or ATC, they all come out differently, and I love that. It's great variety. And again, I've got so many lovely scraps on the desk here. It's going to be easy to decorate this envelope now already. I'm going to stick this over the Happy Mail. I'm going to stick it onto the lovely gold piece. Where's the glue? You get to that stage, don't you? So I did make an ATC in the end. Stick it over there, and I'm going to come in and cut that out. Oh, that's a whole envelope. Oh, where was the other one that I was cutting up? Actually, changing my mind. That would make a nice envelope in itself, painted, for me to put some more stenciling on. I'll put that in the envelope pile. Now, where was that? Here's that painted paper. It's not gold, but I quite like that pink. Let's put it on the pink. Let's hope the person that receives it likes pink. Not everybody likes pink. I'll have to check. There we are. I'm wondering when I made these envelopes whether I was going to make painty envelopes, and now I've started to cut them out. Oh well, never mind. It's not quite even. And I love it again because the oh yes, that's lovely. The security envelope comes through the paint. Now it's just a case of thinking, which way do I want the writing? I think I'll have it that way. And it's just got that little glisten from the Wink of Stella. That's lovely. And I'll get the little fine pen. I do like a fine pen. And just do some little edges around it. The other thing is I'll get my little white gel pen out that Ali gave me. Aunt Bex said, don't press too hard when you're using a gel pen. I'm literally, no thought to it really, I'm just literally doing a bit of doodling. Oh, like she's got some lace around her, maybe. Lace around her collars. And I'm just doing dots for no reason. Because then you get, it doesn't really matter how long something takes, as long as you're just having a wonderful time. I'm I'm quite into doing little scribbly marks as well. Lovely. I'm going to call it a day and say my little ATC, apart from signing the back, she's finished. She's finished, and you're going to leave me at my desk, say goodbye, and enjoy creating this week. Hope you get a little bit of time to do that. Take care, everyone. Be kind to yourselves. I came back to you because when I was looking through the camera lens, when I was taking a picture for the thumbnail, I noticed that she didn't show up very well. So I used the Posca pen to go round her little outline so you can see her little kneecaps and her little arms and her dress. Oh, bye everyone. Freddie says bye. Yes, you do, don't you, Freddie? He's looking up. What does it say? Bye everyone. We've come to post the Happy Mail, haven't we, Fred? We thought, yes, why not? Let's just, here it is. It won't get collected till tomorrow. It's Tuesday now. So let's, oh, hold on, Freddie, wait there, darling. So let's just pop that in the post box. Lovely. There's the London buses. They go up the top of my road. So, right, come on then, Freddie. Let's go and water. Well, our friend's away, so we're going to go and water her little front garden. Go on then, Freddie. Let's go.